I'm Bethany Duarte, Associate Editor of Hydro Review and HRW Hydro Review Worldwide magazines for Penwell, and here are this week's hydro headlines. Starting off in Canada, the Yukon government has released a planning directive that calls for the comprehensive investigation of new large-scale hydroelectric power projects in the Northwestern Territory. Called Next Generation Hydro for Yukon, the report was prepared in conjunction with the Yukon Development Corporation and hopes to create a long-term plan for Yukon's power supply. According to the report, more than 95% of Yukon's energy is currently produced by hydroelectric sources. However, the supply is quickly approaching capacity, and the territory lacks transmission lines to import power. Yukon's projected 10% growth in population through 2019 further accentuates its need for additional capacity. The first phase of the plan will begin this month and conclude next May, with actions including hiring a project coordinator and creating a technical advisory committee, commissioning technical work, identifying potential partnerships, and identifying options for location and financing. Also in North America, investigations at Wanapum Dam have given way to an initial report of findings. A mathematical error made during the pre-construction design of Wanapum Dam was the primary contributing factor in creating a spillway fracture discovered earlier this year. The mistake, detailed in a preliminary report released by the Grant County Public Utilities District and its consultants after an 11-week investigation, was discovered by engineers while examining the original design calculations of the Wanapum Dam spillway. According to the utility, the miscalculation created a weak point on Wanapum Dam spillway pier number 4, which finally fractured after water pushing against it for several decades. Exactly when the fracture formed, however, is still a mystery. Repairs to the pier will require the installation of additional steel reinforcements through the concrete structure into the bedrock. Work on the spillway is expected to take place throughout the summer, potentially allowing the reservoir behind Wanapum Dam to be raised in the fourth quarter of 2014 by an additional 19 feet. And moving now to Europe, tidal energy developer Nautricity has developed the first of its contra-rotating marine turbine units at the European Marine Energy Centre in Scotland, moving the technology one step closer towards commercial viability. The units use two contra-rotating rotors to drive an electrical generator, effectively doubling the relative rotational speed compared with single-rotor turbines. The contra-rotating marine turbine units will be tethered to Nautricity's hydro-buoy mooring system, which was developed using a $421 million Smart Scotland grant from Scottish Enterprises. The buoy is shaped like an aircraft wing and allows the turbine units to stay steady in strong currents. The unit deployed at EMEC is significantly larger than previous test models and has a rotor diameter of about 10 meters. Testing in real-world conditions such as this will provide valuable opportunities as the company moves forward towards commercializing the turbines. And speaking of marine hydrokinetics, you absolutely will not want to miss the Wave, Tidal, and InStream conference track at Hydrovision International 2014. The track includes 6 sessions covering developmental challenges, environmental issues, the importance of collaborating with conventional hydro, research and development, and more. In order to connect the suppliers of conventional hydro to the developers of marine hydrokinetics, the track also features a supply chain meet and greet for the very first time. So come and meet the major players in this emerging market and do some business. New this year to the Hydrovision International Exhibition Hall is a special MHK Pavilion, which will feature companies working within the marine and hydrokinetics sector. Now in its 20th year, Hydrovision International is the world's largest event dedicated to the hydropower industry. This year's conference and exhibition takes place July 22nd through 25th in Nashville's Music City Center. For more information about the event or exhibition and sponsorship opportunities, visit hydroevent.com. That's all the hydropower news for this week. Be sure to connect with us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook for more news. And be sure to check back each week for this newscast, brought to you by Hydro Consulting and Maintenance Services.